In the sweetness of friendship let there be laughter, and sharing of pleasures. For in the dew of little things the heart finds its morning and is refreshed. Life without love is like a tree without blossoms or fruit. Forget not that the earth delights to feel your bare feet and the winds long to play with your hair. Life without liberty is like a body without spirit. Keep me away from the wisdom which does not cry, the philosophy which does not laugh, and the greatness which does not bow before children. There are those who give with joy, and that joy is their reward. You are the bows from which your children as living arrows are sent forth. If you reveal your secrets to the wind, you should not blame the wind for revealing them to the trees. Generosity is giving more than you can, and pride is taking less than you need. To be able to look back upon one's life in satisfaction is to live twice. For life and death are one, even as the river and the sea are one. If your heart is a volcano, how shall you expect flowers to bloom? Work is love made visible. And if you cannot work with love but only with distaste, it is better that you should leave your work and sit at the gate of the temple and take alms of those who work with joy. Perplexity is the beginning of knowledge. To understand the heart and mind of a person, look not at what he has already achieved, but at what he aspires to. Truth is a deep kindness that teaches us to be content in our everyday life and share with the people the same happiness. Faith is a knowledge within the heart, beyond the reach of proof. Zeal is a volcano, the peak of which the grass of indecisiveness does not grow. Let there be no purpose in friendship save the deepening of the spirit. Are you a politician asking what your country can do for you, or a zealous one asking what you can do for your country? If you are the first, then you are a parasite. If the second, then you are an oasis in the desert. I existed from all eternity, and, behold, I am here, and I shall exist till the end of time, for my being has no end. If in the twilight of memory we should meet once more, we shall speak again together, and you shall sing to me a deeper song. When love beckons to you, follow him, though his ways are hard and steep. And when his wings enfold you, yield to him, though the sword hidden among his pinions may wound you. Love and doubt have never been on speaking terms. And forget not that the earth delights to feel your bare feet and the winds long to play with your hair. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls, the most massive characters are seared with scars. We choose our joys and sorrows long before we experience them. If you love somebody, let them go, for if they return, they were always yours. And if they don't, they never were. But let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Love one another, but make not a bond of love, let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. And ever has it been known that love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation. Friendship is always a sweet responsibility, never an opportunity. Faith is an oasis in the heart which will never be reached by the caravan of thinking. Sadness is but a wall between two gardens. The teacher who is indeed wise does not bid you to enter the house of his wisdom, but rather leads you to the threshold of your mind. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They came through you but not from you, and though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. Poetry is a deal of joy and pain and wonder, with a dash of the dictionary. The eye of a human being is a microscope, which makes the world seem bigger than it really is. When you are sorrowful, look again in your heart, and you shall see that in truth you are weeping for that which has been your delight. When you are joyous, look deep into your heart, and you shall find it is only that which has given you sorrow that is giving you joy. When you are sorrowful, look again in your heart, and you shall see that in truth you are weeping for that which has been your delight. A little knowledge that acts is worth infinitely more than much knowledge that is idle. I prefer to be a dreamer among the humblest, with visions to be realized, than lord among those without dreams and desires. Doubt is a pain too lonely to know that faith is his twin brother. The lust for comfort, that stealthy thing that enters the house a guest, and then becomes a host, and then a master. Your daily life is your temple and your religion. When you enter into it, take with you your all. Time has been transformed, and we have changed. It has advanced and set us in motion. It has unveiled its face, inspiring us with bewilderment and exhilaration. Trust in dreams, for in them is hidden the gate to eternity. Your living is determined not so much by what life brings to you as by the attitude you bring to life, not so much by what happens to you as by the way your mind looks at what happens. I have learned silence from the talkative, toleration from the intolerant, and kindness from the unkind. Yet, strange, I am ungrateful to those teachers. Yesterday is but today's memory, and tomorrow is today's dream. Beauty is eternity gazing at itself in a mirror. March on. Do not tarry. To go forward is to move toward perfection. March on, and fear not the thorns, or the sharp stones on life's path. Progress lies not in enhancing what is, but in advancing toward what will be. I love you when you bow in your mosque, kneel in your temple, pray in your church. For you and I are sons of one religion, and it is the Spirit. Safeguarding the rights of others is the most noble and beautiful end of a human being. Knowledge of the self is the mother of all knowledge. So it is incumbent on me to know myself, to know it completely, to know its minutiae, its characteristics, its subtleties, and its very atoms. Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. Only when you drink from the river of silence shall you indeed sing. And when you have reached the mountain top, then you shall begin to climb. And when the earth shall claim your limbs, then shall you truly dance. Art is a step from what is obvious and well known toward what is arcane and concealed. Yesterday we obeyed kings and bent our necks before emperors. But today we kneel only to truth, follow only beauty, and obey only love. Love is trembling happiness.